Here we go. Map 1, Javelin 4. Who's going to take an early lead? Myrrin playing the first hunter we've seen in the tournament. Can he succeed with a hunter? So far, it's been a Titan-only tournament. The Titan dominance remains strong. No one dares use anything besides a Titan right now for 1v1s, which seems to be the meta at this point, which is okay. That's Destiny. Sometimes the meta is skewed a little bit for one class or the other. That's the way she goes sometimes. We're here to play some real Destiny, and that's what happens. All right. Round 1 is going to set the pace here. Who's going to be the aggressor? Who's going to be pushing the pace? Who's going to win that first round and begin that momentum in their favor? Arbitizer grabbing that sniper ammo. Both scoping in. Both extremely talented snipers. Going to push in aggressively here. That trip mine goes out. Throws that stasis nade down. Pushes in with that last word. He lands all the shots except the last one. Almost getting a trade there. But Arbitizer wins that. Looks like he has that Luna's Howl on. Very interesting weapon choice. We haven't seen this yet. A last word versus the Luna's Howl. Interesting. It's a very big mix-up from the previous 1v1s we've seen here. Both grabbing some extra sniper ammo here. Arbitizer pushing to the outside. Gonna hold it down in boxes. He tags up Myrrin with that last word. He's weak. Gonna try and finish him up with a body shot. Unable to do so. He's gonna hold it down on the zone here, playing the objective. This is very smart. It's a good strategic way to play this. He's got a massive doubler in the middle of his screen that replays 7 different times of Lord Saladin saying, "Welcome, Iron Lord." That's exactly what you want when you watch someone's gameplay. I'm gonna have to roast him for that later. You're like trying to watch his gameplay and it's just fucking Lord Saladin. Iron Lord. Welcome, Iron Lord. Alright, so Arbitizer takes that round though. Great plays, 1-1. They're gonna push in towards B. Arb really leaning into this last word gameplay here. He knows Myrrin's a really solid sniper. He doesn't want to mess around with that. Myrrin tags him up there. He uses that melee to disengage. Gonna rotate around. He gets tagged up again. He's gonna rotate around once more. He's baiting him to chase him. He's gonna go for the challenge. He wasn't fully recovered there. So Myrrin takes the lead. We're gonna go look at Myrrin's gameplay now. Myrrin with the 2-1 lead. Very good. Great place for Myrrin. Let me make sure this music's playing here. Music's stopping. Vibes are going down. Replay this. Perfect. All right, Myrrin with the 2-1 lead. They're going to meet on the outside here with the snipers. All right, turn into a slow match. He does peek the lane. Myrrin tags him up one time. Shooting the stasis crystals. They're going to meet on the other side of the boxes. Last word comes out. He's 1 HP. It's going to be a battle. Oh my god, a trade. I thought it might be a trade in that situation. There was a close battle there. All right. 2-1 for Myrrin. Taking still with the lead, round tied. Tie round pushes it closer towards supers coming into play. All right, they're gonna push towards the middle. Pushing out the sniper. Diamond door peek there. They're gonna rotate around towards B. Oh, I thought that snipe landed. That was so close. Oh my god. Wow, those last word shots are super clean. Arb's gonna push in and try and finish that kill. He doesn't risk it though. He slows it down a little bit. Lets Myrrin come back. The zone is up. They can begin to capture it now if they want to put some pressure on Myrrin. He does start to capture it. Myrrin's going to have to start pushing him here in a minute. He does so. Arb gets the better of that engagement, landing more shots. Arb gets tagged up as he disengages. He repeaks that. They slide together, exchanging hand cannon shots, and Myrrin wins that one. Great place for Myrrin. He pulls out the last word as well. It's a last word duel. Last word versus last word. Really good stuff. All right. Spawning in. Both grabbing more sniper ammo. Arb's going to push towards B. And Myrrin is as well. They're going to meet each other here in just a moment. He's going to fly in with that melee. He lands that melee. He tries to finish up the kill. Arb successfully lands the primary shot and wins that one. Arb utilizing that behemoth melee well. Alright. Arb makes it 2-3. Myrrin, 3-2 lead right now. There we go. They're going to meet around the outside. And Arbitizer landing a dirty snipe there. Very good play from Arb. It's now a 3-3 match. We're back to neutral. This is going to be a crazy one here. It's going to come down to the wire. Even on map 1, it looks like. These guys are both very, very skilled. I've played with both of these guys before. They've carried me in trials many times. I'll admit it. These guys are legends. Some of the best snipers, some of the best players in Destiny 2 right now. Going after it here. Stasis Crystal's down. 3-3. Oh my god, Myrrin lands the snipe in the middle of that. Arb wasn't even challenging that lane. Arb was just trying to run across that, and Myrrin got him. Myrrin really starting to light up here. That was crazy snipe. Holy crap. We're going to go to Myrrin's gameplay right now. Myrrin up 4-3, match point. Grabbing that extra sniper ammo. He does have his super as well, and he can use his super to win this match. If he uses his blade barrage, it's over. If he successfully lands, could be a risky play though, as he could get shut down in the process. Arb's going to need to strategize to make sure to not get killed by the super. He's 1 HP right now. Myrrin's losing this engagement in terms of the primary fight. Arb's not being super aggressive. Arb landing those shots right now. Round 9 on Javelin 4. This is about to get very interesting. Supers are allowed in this. If you spec into higher intellect and you get your super faster than someone else, that's a strategy you can utilize. I know some people may not like supers in a 1v1, but we've seen many times that both people get supers around the same time, and it ends in a crazy super battle. Even the best players in the world can strategize well against evading these supers. Oh my gosh, I almost said stupers. Alright, he's hunting him down right now. Arb might be trying to get his super. Oh my god, what a crazy turnaround snipe. He lured Myrrin around the corner there and got that win. Great plays from Arb, and map 1 goes to him. That was nice. Alright. Map 1 goes to Arb.
Prediction came true, 5-4. What'd I say?
That's true. Now we're gonna go on to Burnout. You can swap the host if it's the opposite. If he wants to swap host, he can.
Wait, we could super?
You can super, yep. Everything's allowed.
Threw. My bad. I just threw. I thought we couldn't super.
It's okay. You can super. You can capture the zone.
I was about to get mine too, but I was like, I'm not going to use it since you didn't use yours.
You can have a gentleman's agreement if you don't want to use it, but that's totally up to you.
Yeah, I didn't
yeah, it's so lame. I'm not. Yeah,
you can use it. We've seen the supers. It gets kind of competitive when they both have the supers and you kind of use it against each other. I know it's a little bit weird because it's like, you know, but you could totally use it for this tournament.
I'm good.
And if you guys want a gentleman's agreement and don't use them, that's fine. That's between you guys. But someone could also break that agreement too, so be mindful. But map 2 is going to be Burnout. Same rule set.
Alright.
Best of luck to you guys. Great stuff.
Thank you.
All right. There's always a weirdness when it comes to using your super in a 1v1 because it's such a shutdown thing. A lot of people don't like to use that to win the match. They feel like it's kind of a cheesy way to do so. And I understand where that comes from, but with the way the sandbox is balanced right now, if you do get your super faster than the other person, it's usually because you spec'd into it, you played a certain way, you picked a certain class, and that class is balanced to get that super faster, and that's to your advantage. So for example, if he uses that super to win a round, Arb can use a super to come back and win the next round. Or he could use that super and maybe he throws his blade barrage and Arbitizer uses his thruster and dodges out of it. You never know what can happen. Everything's allowed. You can capture the zone to win. You can win with gunplay. You can win with abilities. You can win with super. Doesn't matter. Everything is allowed. The only thing that is not allowed in this is you can't use 3-peek, and you have to use a hand cannon sniper. Those are the only rules. Nothing else on top of that. You can even use, if you want to go to some crazy out of bounds spot, go for it. I don't even care. There's a zone, so I don't think it's going to do much for you. Like, everything else is allowed. Just play Destiny as you would normally play. If you got some crazy spot, some crazy head glitch, some crack in the wall that you snipe through, whatever it is that you like, use it. Play your best game here. $1,000 is on the line. Don't fuck around. Here we go. Map 1 was a very close round 9. Myrrin was getting the better of him. He could have supered and won that at any point in time. He chose not to. So now, it goes to map 2, which is going to be Burnout. We're going to see who wins the better of this one. Starting off both on the outside. A really aggressive push on Burnout. You just immediately spawn in like kind of each other's faces. I kind of like Burnout for that. It's just a quick battle if you want it, or if you want to rotate back inside, you can do so as well. Peeking around the corner with the sniper angle. Arb has 3 shots. The snipes exchange, and it's a trade. Wow. Really good plays there. These guys are very equally skilled that you can see here. Literally, they're trading snipes back and forth. That happens pretty rarely. You have to be really on your A game with those snipes. Fast flicks. Good stuff. Round 1 is a draw. Round 2, the state snake goes out. He tags him up really hard. He goes for the body shot. Oh no, he went for the body shot. He probably could have finished off with the primary there. Arbitizer making maybe a little bit of a tactical error there. And that gives Myrrin the first round. We'll see if he adjusts in the future here. To be fair, the body shot sniper could have worked. And Myrrin was weak enough that if it landed, it would have been a kill. So it wasn't a bad tactic, it just sniper shot missed. Unfortunately, that cost Arb that first round loss in the count right now. And with that round tie on the first round, it means that this is going to be a little bit of a longer match potentially. We might see supers come into play. He's going to meet them in the middle. He's going to use that melee to evade. They're hiding around the throne. They're rotating around, trying to get the better of this gunfight. He's going to challenge. Myrrin's winning that. Arb disengages and regains health. Arb's going to push towards the zone. He gets tagged up while rotating back to the zone, though. He's going to turn back around and try and challenge Myrrin. He can see him on the left side of the pillar there. He's trying to peek the left and the right side. He's going to rotate for this melee. Oh, he cuts to the left and he needed to cut to the right. Myrrin was there waiting for him. Myrrin wins 2-0 in the count. We're going to push on to Myrrin's gameplay now. Myrrin taking a substantial lead on map number 2, Burnout. Here we go. They're going to push to the outside. It's going to be an aggressive push. They're going to meet each other right in... Oh, they almost... Arb's dodging around, regaining his health. Arb's using that thruster to regain his health. Smart strategy from him, actually. He's getting tagged up by that last word as he disengages. He is able to successfully cut that corner, but is Myrrin going to be able to chase him? Myrrin is unable to chase him there. They're going to meet again. Arb's going to be on the zone this time. Arb's got the zone on lock. And Myrrin lands the better of those last word shots there. Myrrin wins that engagement, taking a 3-0 lead on Burnout. Arbitizer rethinking, re-strategizing his loadout. Maybe he doesn't want to use a last word, it seems like. Maybe he's questioning himself. Myrrin's getting the better of him with that last word currently. We'll see what happens this round. He's listening for those sound cues. Trying to figure out exactly where Myrrin's going to be. Trying to predict him to land the sniper shot. Uses melee to get over here quickly. Gonna push towards the middle here. Ooh, the body shot lands from Myrrin. Myrrin's gonna try and finish off the engagement, and he is. That's a really tough corner to cut. If you get hit at that point in the map, getting all the way down that hallway and onto the bridge is a really hard corner to cut. Myrrin's able to finish that engagement, take a 4-0 lead against Arbitizer on map number 2. Myrrin's really waking up here on this one. He's really turning on. Okay, they're gonna meet each other in the mid. And it's another sniper trade. Oh my god. These guys are so equally matched against each other. When they snipe, they both snipe each other. Another sniper trade. 2 sniper trades in one match. Holy crap. Alright, let's see what happens here. Gonna push in aggressively. Gonna meet him in the middle, looks like. Goes for that sniper. Doesn't land that time. And Myrrin peeks it and gets a very quick snipe on Arbitizer. Great plays from Myrrin. Holy crap, Myrrin has definitely woke up after this one.
Good game, huge. That was
played.
nice.
Well played, well played. Gonna go
I told you to hit that map.
map 3 is gonna be on Dead Cliffs.
Alright.
I'll give you host back.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Does that actually do anything, or is it just peer-to-peer?
I don't think it matters at all.
You're just doing it in case it matters.
But yeah, we just do it as it's a placebo.
Yeah.
Huge.
Like, oh yeah, well I'm in control. I'm the host now, so you have like a placebo. Like, yeah, it's my connection.
Yeah, that's right. This is
Yeah.
Halo 2.
Yeah, exactly. Same rules default. This one goes to Dead Cliffs. Feeling Dead Cliff.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Best luck. All right,
This is good.
this is it. This one decides the winner of round 1. Best of luck to you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Woo. That was a spicy match played on Burnout. We're gonna see what happens this time. Bro took his super to orbit. He took his super to orbit on the first map. They decided they want to do a gentleman's agreement. They're not going to use supers against each other. That's perfectly fine and respectable. So they're not going to fight super versus super. All abilities are allowed in this tournament. So you can use your super if you want. If supers are allowed, what you should do is strategize. Use a super that you can either get that has a lower cooldown, or use a super that you think is going to maybe win you around in a clutch moment. We've found that supers aren't common enough that it makes a meaningful difference, but supers are a part of Destiny, so I think that having an ultimate is something that we shouldn't exclude from these 1v1s. I want to see what a 1v1 looks like with everything allowed. The only restriction is hand cannon sniper. They're going to meet each other in this hallway right here. This is a tense spot to snipe people at very close range. Trip mine goes out. He shoots that off the wall. Throws that Stasis Nade out. He gets tagged up. He is absolute right now. Can he disengage from this? He is able to get away from that. That behemoth melee really helping him out there. The movement you can get with that melee is incredible. We're seeing people use it both offensively and defensively for evasive purposes. He's capturing the zone right now, Myrrin. He's got it half captured. This is going to put some serious pressure on Arb to actually challenge him here. Not going to be able to play passive. He has to slide in, and when he does so, Myrrin gets the better of that engagement. What happens when he captures that zone is he makes Arb's challenge extremely predictable. He knows Arb is going to slide that doorway. There's nothing else he can do. And when he slides that doorway, he's able to track him and land those shots. Whereas Myrrin can navigate anywhere in that hallway, so when Arb slides into it, he has to track him, find him, and then begin to shoot him. So it gives the advantage to the person deciding to stay in the zone. And it spawns in the same zone again. And Myrrin goes in with the throwing knife? Excuse me? Myrrin trying to stun on Arb right now. Oh my god. Okay, Myrrin. Myrrin having fun out here. Man just went in there with a weighted knife and landed it. What? Who does that? He's really utilizing these hunter abilities. He's the only hunter in the tournament that we've seen so far. We're only halfway through though, so we'll see what the other half of the competitors are. There might be a warlock out there, but so far it's been extremely tight and heavy for these 1v1s. Alright, Arb scoping in from the mill right now. We'll see if Myrrin chooses to actually peek this. Looks like Myrrin is very hesitant to peek this as well. The zone has come up, and Myrrin has the advantage here. He's closer to the zone, so he could begin to capture. He goes for that throwing knife again, and it doesn't land. He peeks it once more. Myrrin's almost taunting Arb here in this. Throws that Stasis Nade down, and Myrrin gets the better of that engagement. Arbitizer deciding to switch his hand cannon now. He's going to switch to the Igneous Hammer there. I can respect that from Myrrin. Yeah, perfectly fine. Myrrin has a sniper in the garage now. Myrrin's up 3-0 in the round count. Alright, what's Arb going to choose to do here? He's going to choose to go with the double punch. And he loses that engagement. Myrrin's able to win that. 4-0 for Myrrin. Alright, we're going to Myrrin's gameplay now. Myrrin's taking a really strong lead here. 4-0 for Myrrin. Really been able to utilize that last word well. Even he was able to utilize the throwing knife. Alright, Myrrin's going for that snipe. Doesn't land that one. Goes for the hunter dodge. He does land those hand cannon shots. He pushes out, and he lands the melee on Arb when using that behemoth melee. Great plays from Myrrin. He wins map 2 and map 3. Myrrin progresses on to the next round.